Yeah, Swarnalata, quickly introduce yourself.
I am Swanlata, sir. I am born and brought up from Jangaon district. Presently, I am staying in Hyderabad. I completed my BTech with the CSC stream, and I completed my MBA and the post out year is 2020. Now I am learning the core Java and manual testing. My short term goal is to be in a good position in a reputed company, and my long term goal is to be in a position to serve the society.
Yeah, okay. So, what about your technical skills?
Coming to my technical skills, I am good at core Java and manual testing and Selenium
Okay.
and automation testing by using the Selenium tool.
Okay. So, here I'm going to ask some core Java questions. Is it okay for you?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, tell me, Swarnalata, how much of rate yourself out of 10?
7 to 8, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good, Suko. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Swarnalata, coming to question. So, why we can say Java is a platform independent? What is the reason? Why we are saying Java is a platform independent?
Java is a platform independent language because we can run the code in any operating system. First, the code will be compiled by the compiler, and the compiler will be compiled into the bytecode, and the bytecode will be compiled, and the JVM converts the bytecode into.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. Also, like you need to say in proper way. So, what is JVM?
JVM is a Java virtual machine.
Yes. So you need to say like JVM is the interpreter. It can runs anywhere. Okay. So
JVM is an
yeah,
interpreter,
okay.
it can be run anywhere. That's why we can say that
Yeah, okay.
Java is a platform independent language.
Yeah. Now coming to the other question, what are the access modifiers? Like, what are the different access modifiers contains in Java?
The different the different access modifiers are public, private, protected, and the default. These are the four access modifiers in Java.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what is the main method in Java? So, what is the main method?
Public static void main stringx is the main method in Java.
Okay, without this main method, what it will happen?
Without the main method, we can't execute the program.
Yeah, okay. Now coming to the what is the static method?
Static method is nothing but first JVM executes the static methods and then it goes for the main method. In
Okay,
for static method,
so
we without creating the objects also we can compile the programs by using an instance of an object.
not like that. Like mainly static is not changeable method, so we cannot like override like that. Okay, let me tell. What is okay? We are following in a methods concept, right? So what is a method overloading?
Method overloading is nothing but it will be having the same method name, and the will pass the different arguments is known as the method overloading.
Okay, when we have a
Same method name and the arguments parameters of the arguments will be passed in different ways.
yeah, okay. So when we need to perform different ways, okay, method. Okay, yeah, logically say the logical answer. Can we override the static method? like
We
override
cannot
static.
override the static method.
Okay. Override means method will following in the same class or different classes.
Overriding can be done by using the parent class. The parent properties will be inherited by the child. Child properties
Yeah.
through the
Yes, yes.
subclass
Change will be.
we can override through by using the subclass.
Yeah, okay. So yes, when we have a parent method name and class method name are same, in
Method
this time,
same.
if the parent method name is static, we cannot override. Yeah, that's fine. So you know about that. What is a constructor? Constructor in Java.
Through object creation is done through the constructors
Yeah, okay, fine.
so that the memory is allocated.
Okay, so mainly constructor is similar to class and it look like a method. So it was getting the common properties and it will be using
Properties.
to create a object to the class. Oh, sorry, object reference to the class. Okay. Now, so if I cannot create a constructor, okay, if manually I does not create any constructor, what it will happen?
JVM by default it gives the null values by giving it as a default constructor. It invokes a default
Sorry,
constructor as default.
JVM will create the default constructor. Okay.
Default constructor.
So you said the default constructor. Okay, that's fine. How many types of constructors we have?
There are two types of constructors: default constructor and the parameterized constructor.
Okay. So can you tell the difference? What is default and what is parameter? So you need to say parameter and without parameter. Can you say example? Parameterized constructor example.
Parameterized constructor example, the method name will be same and we will pass the
Sorry.
arguments.
Yes. Just we can say we will passing some arguments. We are
Arguments.
arguments are parameters we are passing. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so you are saying that you know the inheritance concept as well. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so what is superclass and what is subclass?
Superclass is nothing. Superclass is also known as the parent class. We
Okay,
inherit the properties from the parent class, or a superclass is known as the subclass or the child class.
oh,
Acquiring properties from one class to the another class is known as inheritance.
okay. Now, yeah, which keyword we are using in inheritance? Like to inherit one class from the class, which keyword we are using?
Extends keyword is used for the inheritance to implement inheritance concept.
Extends. Okay. Yeah, can we achieve multiple inheritance in Java?
Multiple inheritance can be achieved, cannot be achieved, can be achieved by interfaces by using the keyword implements.
Yes, in Java we cannot implement like we cannot get this multiple inheritance. So that's why we are approaching interface. Yeah.
Interfaces with the keyword implements.
Yes, that's fine. So what is the mean of final variable?
Final variable that value can't be changed.
Okay. Yeah.
Suppose if
Yeah,
you
that's fine. Like
want to
is static and finally similar?
static and final have the same constant value, but the final can be used for acquiring the constant value when we uses the inheritance concept. That means in a subclass. Static
Yeah,
in the
got it.
same class with the different methods.
Yes, yes. Okay. So what is a package in Java? What is a package?
Package is a collection of similar classes interfaces through which we
Okay.
can reuse the code easily.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So why we need to separate package? Why we need to provide this package? What is the use?
Suppose if you want the same code is repeated in another classes or in another programs also, we can just import the package so that the code present in that package can be reusable.
Yes, okay. So without creating the package, we cannot create a class
We can create a class,
without.
sir.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, finally, what is the abstract class?
Abstract class is nothing but only the method is present, but the body is absent. The implementation will be not present in this abstract concept.
Okay, that's fine. So which keyword we are using for creating this abstract class?
Abstract keywords is used to create the abstract class.
Okay, that's fine. Mm, yeah, okay. So can we create a direct object to this abstract class or interfaces?
No, we cannot create direct objects. We can create a reference.
So yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You are saying no, we cannot create a direct object. So tell me if there in a, but how I can achieve these classes to use another class?
By creating a reference, sir.
Like which reference it is?
Reference.
We can say subclass. So subclass
Subclass
constructor
we
we
can.
can use.
Subclass construct.
Okay. Now, so how many types of packages we have?
There are two types of packages, user-defined packages and the predefined packages.
Any, so give me some examples of predefined packages.
Predefined packages java.util that java.util,
Okay. Java.lang and Java.io.
language
So these are
util.
okay, okay. So these are coming under utility package. Okay. So finally, I'm asking some abbreviations. Just go through with that. What is JSE?
Java Standard Edition,
Okay. What is JDK?
Java Development Kit,
Okay. What is JRE?
Java Runtime Environment,
Mm, okay. So yeah. Finally, so yeah, this is my side. Okay. So these are the basics of the Java question. Okay. Basically, each and every
sure.
person know this type of things. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, Swarnalata. So this is about my set questions. You have any questions to ask?
Which rating will you give me based upon my performance, sir?
Yeah. See, yes. So based on these questions are coming under basic. So basic, I can give. So what you are expecting, like 8 out of 10. So I can also give that much of rating for. Okay. So
Thank you, sir.
like while you are saying the answer, the communication good and the answer is good. but you need to make sure that not about four, 6 to 7 lines. Just to make sure that 4 lines. Maximum you need
Okay.
to explain in 4 lines. Okay. So
Okay.
based on that way, you need to prepare your answers. Like why? Because each and every person giving this type of answers. So when I'm asking the question, he can give the answer. Okay, that is fine. Okay. So but we need to make it our answer in a 4 line. This is good for ourselves. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Varnalata. So, yeah. So this is about this interview.